For Food Standards Scotland, it's as important for us to be influential in terms of the prevention of occurrence and reoccurrence of incidents as it is to have that proactive response and coordination of incidents. When we raise awareness, we can see a positive impact in relation to a reduction in the number of incidents that we see throughout the year, and because of that we'd like to run a campaign again just to raise that awareness in relation to lead on farm, lead poisoning and the risks that are associated with that, and how we can work together with farmers and with communities to prevent such occurrence and reoccurrence.
My son was checked a field of cattle on a Saturday morning. Gave me a phone call to say we'd lost three or four dead cattle lying in the field. So immediately we phoned the vet who attended. We assumed it was poisoning of some sort. After a short time, I realised there was one or two other cattle the eyesight was being affected. An hour later, you maybe had foaming at the mouth. Shortly after, they would drop to their knees, and the cow and calf in distress. Within a couple of days, we found 2 or 3 car batteries had been dumped at the side of the field. One was definitely broken, which had obviously allowed the cows to lick lead on the cells. So the cows had gone down with lead poisoning. We just went through excruciating pain and were left with 8 calves with no mothers that we had to artificially suckle for the rest of the season. It certainly took morale to the lowest point it's ever been in farming. We have a duty to care to these animals. We do everything we possibly can to keep these animals happy and healthy.
If they identify or they suspect lead poisoning, the first thing to do is to remove the source and restrict any access by animals to that area. In terms of prevention, just be aware in terms of batteries or lead that you have on the farm, how it's used, how it's stored, what access cattle have to it, and also being vigilant in terms of fly tipping on the farm, particularly around about those areas where there is public access.
We do use batteries for electric fencing, but where at all possible, we keep them out of the field and away from the reach of cattle.
Farmers rely on the meat and the milk as part of their income. Exposure to lead can lead to restrictions. Since 2018, we've had over 500 animals put under restriction because of lead poisoning, and we've seen 37 cattle die as a result of lead.
As a business, yes, it had an impact. It was a big loss, but until this day, we're still trying to get the breeding back to where we were. It certainly gave us a setback. I think the financial loss very much is probably secondary to the welfare of the animals.